Many people have been interested since I started talking about Eat the Frog and the productivity concept that I really, really love. That's the only way to describe it. Like, eat the frog? Yes, let's do it. I want to talk to you today. This is video one in my Eat the Frog series. Eat the Frog, that concept has been around for a long time and it really dates way back to Mark Twain. So I'm so excited to share it with you. This is life changing. This concept really has been the backbone of my planning, how I do my routines, all of those things. I use a variation of the Eat the Frog throughout, like every day. So when we talk about Eat the Frog, it's a concept that dates back to Mark Twain. And he talked about if eating a frog is the worst thing that you have to do it first, get it out the way, and then do all the rest of the things. Also, another statement that is attributed to him is if you have to eat two frogs, eat the biggest one first. So it's like take whatever is hard, whatever is difficult, but is also important, and do that thing the first in your day. Because as I've talked about before, momentum is great to build up, but starting to build it is the hard part. Like, what can you do? And this concept of eat the frog is one of those things. You do that hard thing, you do that important thing first, as long as it's like not an appointment that has to be scheduled and you have to go at a certain time or something like that, but that you're able to do it and get it out of the way. It just makes you feel so much lighter. You have so much more mental space to think about other things that are happening throughout the day, that eating the frog, I don't know how you don't already do it. So I want to just introduce it to you. And today, what I really want to talk about is just the basics of it. So Brian Tracy, he is a productivity person and he took it a step further and he actually wrote a whole book about it. And you could definitely check that out if you want to get even further into the Eat the Frog concept, which I highly recommend, because once you start doing it and you realize how helpful it is, you'll want to learn more about it. But when you look at it, what you're going to do is look at that activity that is hard, that is difficult, that is important, but that you also choose to procrastinate on. Like, what is that thing that you keep putting off? What is that thing that you consistently look at and you're like, ooh, I really need to do that. It's very important, but I'll get to it tomorrow. That is that thing that you need to do first. That is that thing that you need to accomplish and get it done. Get it out of the way. Okay. So let's do it. After you complete that activity, one of the things that will happen is you will feel just so much better. You know how when you have that test when you were in school and it's like it's looming, it's fourth period, and you keep thinking about it. First period, you're thinking about it. Second period, you're trying to review your notes. You're trying to figure out, okay, am I sure I know all of this? Third period, that's when your hands start sweating. Or if you're the opposite and you're like, oh, well, just whatever happens, happens. That's also another way people are. But whichever side you're on, the fourth period test is there. So if you have to get it done, you have to wait till fourth period. But now that you're in more control of your schedule, you can move that fourth period test to first period and get it out of the way. So that's what I suggest that you do, so you can get on to other things in your day and just make yourself more productive. Like, as soon as you knock that hard thing out, you're like, what? Bring on the next thing. Then also, when you knock the hard thing out of the way, when those unexpected things come up, like somebody gives you a phone call and you have to go pick up somebody early from school, or, oh my goodness, I forgot about that appointment at 1 o'clock. And that was when I was going to do that task that I've been putting off. So you've already got it out of the way. So that helps you understand that you own your time and that you can get on to other things once you get that challenging task out of the way. I encourage you today to identify that challenging task so you can move it off your plate. So you don't have to look at it again tomorrow. So you don't have to take up mental space and think about it like, oh, I still have to do that thing. I still have to get that thing done. No, get it done now. Get it out of the way. Tomorrow, identify your other task, that task that is important, that task that is difficult, that task that you might continue to put off. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and get it done. Eat that frog and move on.